Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are so excited to bring you the ultimate game in this college football season. Ollie Rowe joins us ringside with some of the key storylines today. Ollie?
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. This is what this team has prepared for all season long. They opened the season as a heavy favorite, but they've had a target on their back each and every week. It has been difficult to remain undefeated and ready to rock, but here they are. Coach said he told his team in the locker room, all the expectations are on you. My only expectation is that you support each other, look at the men around you, and make sure you're there for each other during the game. Preseason expectations, target on the back, but execution is the focus here tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Miami. Will stroll into the end zone.
If you're going to bring the ball out of the end zone as a kick returner, you better have great confidence and great speed on the outside. He has both of those. He reminds me a lot of Jadarian Price from Notre Dame. Remember, he had multiple 100-yard kickoff returns for the Irish? Well, here, chalk this one up. Look at the speed on the outside.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
By the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. Here he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief throw. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
They'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Second down after that previous play. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pulls it in. It's Pringle. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum.
Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
He can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He took contact on the throw. He's got it in the open. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
That's such a frustrating play for a defense. It feels like they do everything right in that pass rush. Look at the pressure. They're able to get to the quarterback, but just not able to finish the play. So many times you talk with coaches, in particular on the defensive side, and they will emphasize the ability to finish. And this defense, they got to finish better.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Officials spotting an offensive pass interference. A penalty backs him up, first and very long. To the air, it's Moore. He's hit as he throws it. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Coaches preach to us, Chris, every week that they want their defense to play fast and they want their defense to play physical. And here, this is a great example of that. There's contact on the quarterback when he's making the throw, making life difficult on him in the pocket. He makes a good throw, but guess what? Wide receiver contacted right at the catch point. This type of physical play is exactly what they've been talking about.
They continue to feed the freshman wide receiver. He might be a young guy, Joel, but you can see off this huge season, they have a lot of trust in him on this big stage.
As they should, Chris. He is such a great player, and it reminds me of the last few years. We've had Malachi Toney, Jeremiah Smith. Think of these young wide receivers that have delivered on the big stage. This is no different. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Throws to the tight end. What a catch! They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. In the red area, it's Hill. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
The pass rush closing in. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Fletcher. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's a big play by the defense, because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on third down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Finally goes out of bounds. A huge chunk play by the offense to wrap up this first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
The game makes it second and medium. He's looking to throw. The pressure's on. He's hit as he throws it. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Makes the grab. It's Stewart. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Trying to find room. It's Pringle.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Throws it to the right. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks free. He might be gone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. Way too much speed in that play. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking for some space. It's Pringle.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Pringle. Breaks into the clear. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He hauls it into the 25, still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Miami. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because it's blocked. it up and run it in for a two-point conversion. Wow. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of that. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Caught in the backfield. It's gone. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here comes the rush. Oh, and he's swarmed quickly. It's a sack. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go. Look out, he's in the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
And that is the spark that they desperately needed. Down in this ball game, this offense hasn't done a ton. Defense had to step up, and they do. They're able to not only get the ball back, but they put it in the end zone and close this deficit. What a massive play for this group.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
This is exactly how you draw it up, is getting a score in the first drive of the third quarter when you defer, when you win the coin toss, but never do you expect it to be on the kickoff return. What a return right here, and just an electric way to start this second half.
Offense will go for 2 here, trying to make the lead 7. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He runs it into the end zone, so now the lead sits at 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runs through the defender. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. With a first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up. Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose. 4th down.
And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. 1st down and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game. Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
And the Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to...
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Powers into the end zone.
Well, this is what makes him such a great player, is that once he breaks that first level and he gets to the 2nd and 3rd level, he's just so elusive and he's so explosive, and the defense just cannot corral him, and he takes off for a big touchdown. This guy is just electric on the outside. What a great back.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's another deep shot. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And it's a direct snap. He's got a crease. Breaks into the clear. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. To throw, it's Moore. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Flag 18! Flag 18!
First and goal, handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need...
And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Why are they not running the football here? What a terrible mistake. First from the play caller, and then the quarterback with his decision to put that ball in harm's way. You can't do this. This is a game situation nightmare right now, and certainly this head coach has got to be pulling his hair out.
And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Touchdown, Oregon! A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Here comes the pressure. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Canes. Breaks away to the end zone.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. defense seemed all over that to make the recovery.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play, and a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Grinding away on the ground. He's got space. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
These type of run plays, Chris, break the will of the opponent. You've got a big lead. You've had success all day long. They know you're going to run the football. You know you're going to run the football, and they are still gashing it. This is a beautiful job.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They continue to build the lead, and now they can taste it. Closing in on an undefeated season and a national championship.
Chris, this really is remarkable, and I got to tell you, this is going to go down as one of the great seasons in college football history. You think about the 9 conference games, the expanded playoff. I know Indiana went 16-0 just a few years ago, but my goodness, to see this team accomplish this feat in this level of parity in college football, this is remarkable.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. They'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Sure hands. It's Fletcher. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force them.
Going for a big play downfield. Almost picked off yet again. It's going to set up third down.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, how bold do they want to be here? It's 4th and short. You're on your own side of the 50. Do you want to stay on the field with your offense? Boy, if you don't convert here, you are just setting up the opposition with great field position.
Down to keep this drive alive. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Boy, it's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebrate. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
You know, I don't think there's any better feeling for a head coach than having a big lead in the 4th quarter and just ripping off big runs late in the game. You know you're going to continue to move the chains, continue to keep your offense on the field, and you're about to be in the locker room with a win.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. To throw, it's Moore. He's running out of time here. And he's hit just before the throw. And he throws his third interception of the day. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
This is such a great job by this pass rush, making themselves known in this game. You can see they get to the quarterback, and they're hitting him as he throws, and that's what causes the errant pass and the interception. Credit the defensive line here. That doesn't go in their stat sheet, but that's why they're able to get this football.
And the first play of this drive now from the 35.
Ready. Black 18. Black 18.
Look out, he's breaking free. That one moves the ball across the 40. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Now it's second down here. To the 45. Now here he goes. Finally heads out of bounds after a big gain. It's going to be too little, too late, though, for this one. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Looking to the end zone. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion.